Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Maurice, and if you're new, well, I hope you stick around. And if you've been watching my previous videos, man, I have been so blessed and encouraged by the amount of comments that I got from my previous two videos. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out the video here or here, where I basically go over my leap into the Micro Four Thirds camera family, I guess, because I've been getting so many encouraging comments. I mean, if you look at that video, go through the comments, so many tips, advice, advice on different models, different Olympus models, different Fuji Lumix models. It's been amazing to hear from you guys, from the community, and just to see the response. So in this video, it's actually, that's the camera that I'm filming this video. This is kind of like a test on the video quality of that camera. I'm going to be doing another video later on where I'm going to do a like a side-by-side comparison. This camera versus my little Sony, you can kind of see it in the shot right here. It's my top-down camera. So yeah, I have it as a top-down camera because I'm going to be talking about this camera right here in a minute. But I want to do a comparison video where I do this same little studio shot with this Olympus camera, this little Sony, I always forget the model number. I'll put it down again because I just keep forgetting. It's the EV1F or something like that. Anyway, this little camera that has a fixed lens on it. It's like a little vlogging camera that everybody raved about a few years ago. I picked it up used, basically just so I can have it here on an arm at this and do this shot, which it works pretty well for that. Sometimes the focus searches a little bit, but but so far here with this Olympus, here's the thing now, I'll say right now, I can see myself on the flippy screen. However, so right there, you can see on the flippy screen, those are the controls. However, I don't see the focus box following my face. When it wasn't recording, the box was tracking my face. But once you start recording, you don't see that box anymore. I don't know if that's something I have to activate or what, but I'm hoping that it's tracking me. I have to put on my readers to see if I'm in focus. It looks like I'm in focus. So, and it looks like it might be, it could just be tracking, and I don't know. But anyway, there's that camera. See, I have it up. I have this little light right here, and it's on little sticks with my little Rode microphone. I'm capturing the audio directly into the camera with the Rode Wireless Go. That's what this is right here. I have it on a little stand. And these last few videos I've recorded using the Rode Wireless Go 2. Anyway, so I'm going to do a video coming up where I'm going to show you this shot with this camera, and with my Sony a7 IV full frame camera. I'm going to show you those three shots side by side. Actually, maybe I might add a fourth. And that's what I wanted to talk about in this video real quick. And that's this camera right here. It's the Samsung NX Mini. And like I said in the other videos, the other two videos actually that you might have seen were shot with this camera right here. I'll close it so you can see it. So this is the smallest. It could just be the smallest. Unfortunately, they don't make these lenses anymore because it's a proprietary mount, but it's the smallest interchangeable lens, little tiny camera. Look at that sensor right there. Ooh, it has a little scuff mark on it. I need to clean the sensor. I don't see it in the picture, and it has this little 9mm 3.5 f3.5 lens. I don't know. This might be a 2x crop. It might be even 2.5x crop. So, but this little lens, when you flip it over the screen, it immediately shows you the pop-up screen, the selfie. So right there, you can see it immediately goes into selfie mode once you flip it over. This is an amazing little camera. I mean, and it's great for vlogging, and it's, because that shot right there. And it does do face tracking. However, if you see in my other two videos that were shot with this camera, there were times where I was moving and it did the little hunting. you know, which is unfortunate. But then again, this little Sony camera over here also does hunting. Like it also sometimes will hunt. It's HD, it does 1080p only at 30. So it does 30, 1080p, which is, you know, it's okay. I mean, honestly, but it has all the manual controls. You see that? All the manual controls are like right on the screen. You can control the f-stop. This is the EV compensation. You have the ISO. And right now, for some reason, it's not. Oh, because it's on aperture priority. But if I put it on full manual, you can control that. So there you go. You have all the controls right there. You know, and it's all touchscreen, no EVF. But you know, the screen is pretty. It's pretty good, pretty responsive. You know, I gotta say. I mean, again, most people would probably pick up this camera and just set it on auto. Here, I'll show you the modes. Nope, these are the modes. There's auto, there's smart mode, program, aperture priority, shutter priority, manual. The Wi-Fi thing hasn't really worked well for me because I think the app is so old that it won't connect on my phone. I haven't gotten it to work. So if you're familiar with the Samsung NX Mini and you know how to get the app to work from an iOS device, an iPhone, so that you can transfer photos and all that stuff, please let me know because I have not been able to get it to work. It uses a micro SD card. So what I've been doing is just using the USB cable. It's a micro USB cable, and I just connect that directly to my computer to transfer the videos and the photos off it, which is unfortunate because something like this, I wish I can just use the app so that I can get the photos directly onto my phone. This is it has a little flash. It has a little light for focusing. You know, I mean, it's an awesome little camera. Now, here's the thing. I got this around the same time I got the Micro Four Thirds camera. So I've been playing around a lot more with the Micro Four Thirds camera with the Olympus with this. But this can be like in the same camera bag. This has been in a little pouch in my work bag. And I've been just taking it out and taking a few pictures. In fact, I'll put some pictures right now, right here, so you can see some of the pictures that I've been taking, you know, just to see right out of the camera. I've not done anything to these photos. You can see the video quality because I posted my last two videos were shot on this, and I was capturing the audio with the Wireless Go 2. But this little guy, I gotta say, it has this little port here that when you flick this open, there's like you can attach a flash. It attaches to there, so that you have something a little bit more powerful than the little built-in flash. Honestly, I would not venture to use this too much indoors, although the little flash here is not bad. You know, like if I take a picture of the camera setup right there. Here, I gotta turn on the flash though. I want the flash on. So let's go to the flash and let's set it to fill. Oh, can I do that? There we go. Did you see the light? There you go. That was the flash, and I'll show you the picture what it looks like. Not bad. I'll do a selfie so you can see. I'll take a little selfie right here with the flash, and then I'll do one without the flash so you can see what that looks like. There we go. So that's one with the flash, one without. And I gotta say, listen, the only reason I got this camera was pure curiosity. I have a feeling that they're becoming popular on the used market because there's not that many of these in the wild. You can find some on eBay. You can find some on eBay from, you know, overseas. Like KEH and MPB do not have this camera. They're hard to find. They're getting up there like upwards of $300+. So is it worth getting this for $300+ where you can get a used Micro Four Thirds camera that you can have more options with lenses and play around with it? Yeah, it's not really worth it. I did get this on a pretty good deal. It was an auction, and I was able to get it for under what the going rate is. Has a little tripod mount on the bottom. So I'm excited. I will probably have this camera on me as a backup, or also, I can, or have it, like, give it to my wife so that she can have it. You know, she sometimes does like recipe videos and things in the kitchen. And this is a great camera to just like set it up and have her shoot that stuff. Unfortunately, there is no mic port in it. This little door opens, and there you can see the battery, the SD card. There's a USB and a multi connector, which I don't have that wire, so I don't know. I don't know what that cable does. I have to download like the manual to see what that does. But anyway, all that to say is, I'll turn this guy off. What I really like about a camera this small, or what I really like about this Micro Four Thirds, this E-M5 Mark II by Olympus, is just the fact that I can make a video like this with this camera. It looks decent, right? I mean, I'm not going to be shooting a feature-length film, or like even a short film on this. I mean, you could. You put the right lens on this camera, and adjust the colors to your liking, or shoot as in most neutral way possible on the camera with the colors and all that, so you can adjust it later, and you could probably get really decent work done with this camera for video. It has a microphone input, which is great. It's a beautiful camera. It's weather sealed. So why not? Why not? So my whole thing is, I'm a dad on a budget, and I was blessed to be able to have the Sony A7 IV for work, and I can bring it home with me and have it on me. I can use that camera. But like I said in my previous videos, it's not fun. It's not fun. I like when you have a little bit of a challenge. Like, I remember trying to rig an adapter on my camcorder. I had like a Canon. It was like one of the first Canon cameras that shot HD, that did 1080i. And I just remember I had a thread on the front of the lens. So I remember finding like an extension tube and an adapter, and putting like a Nikon lens, a manual old Nikon lens on there. And I made this entire rig so that I can use lenses in front of this camcorder, and because I didn't have the money to buy, an expensive Canon 5D or whatever the Canon was that can shoot video and 24 frames and all that stuff. So, Nikon wasn't there yet. Sony wasn't really there yet. But there's something to that. Like, I was excited about that. I was excited about the prospect of just like trying to figure it out. But anyway, so this little camera was just kind of like, I was just so curious about it that I just like, I have to check this out. And I've been pleasantly surprised with this little Samsung NX Mini. From what I understand, there's a whole line of cameras that they came out with, an NX series of cameras. They have interchangeable lenses. They're APS-C. Unfortunately, they don't make these cameras anymore. They don't make the lenses anymore. Also, in the comments of my previous videos, some of you guys have been posting such amazing recommendations, and one of you guys even said like that there is an adapter for this camera, for the E-M5, where I can use some of my old Nikon lenses that I have that are fully manual, old ancient lenses that are all amazing glass, and I can put it on this camera and go out and do like manual, just manual controls, and get some interesting vintagey looking photos with those lenses. So I'm looking forward to that. I definitely want to look into getting one of those adapters. But what do you guys think? This is the video coming right out of the camera, right out of this E-M5 Mark II. Not bad. I mean, I'm looking at the little flippy screen on the side, and I'm not bad. I did post some photos on my Instagram, the Maurice Mercado on Instagram. You can see that. You can find it in the description below. I posted some photos that I've been playing around with this camera, and I just put some photos out there. I'm going to continue to put photos out there and make more video updates on my little journey with this camera. And hopefully I can do some live streams. I really want to try to do some live streams so that we can interact live. I've been just getting a kick out of just reading the comments, especially from the last 2 videos on this channel. Please go back and check those out if you're new. Otherwise, thank you so much. If you were one of those people that commented, thank you so much. It was just such an encouraging thing to go in to get those little updates on my phone, like, oh man, I got more comments, and just going through them and reading them. Such amazing advice, amazing tips, amazing testimonials of your journey, and how some of your journeys have been similar to mine, coming from full frame, being a professional or even a novice, and just discovering Micro Four Thirds. It's been amazing. But anyway, this video's gone long enough. Thanks for watching. If you're brave enough, and if you find one of these, like a good deal, and you're just curious like me, yeah, man, pick it up. Like pick one of these up. It's fun. It's really fun. The colors are pretty good. The video quality is pretty good. I mean, yeah, it hunts a little bit. The one thing I do want to try to see is if you can set the focus to manual. The thing is that there's no focus ring here. So, but you can tap to focus. So I'm wondering if there's a way that you can just tap it and have it like stick and not hunt anymore. That's kind of what I want to try to figure out. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. We want the algorithm to help me here. Come on, YouTube algorithm. Help a brother out. So, God bless, guys. Go out there and make amazing photos. Share them. Let me know. I would love to see them. And we'll continue to chat in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.